A man who lost 7 relatives in the contaminated blood scandal is attending the public inquiry in London today. Matthew Harris from Northamptonshire contracted hepatitis C from products used to treat haemophilia in the 1980s. He's fulfilling a promise he made to a cousin who died earlier this year to see that justice is done.
Nearly 4,000 people in the UK are known to have been given infected blood plasma, which led to hepatitis C and HIV. And at least 1,200 of those people have since died. Now, Matthew Harris is one of those people whose lives have been turned upside down by this scandal. Now, the crux of this inquiry is that in the late 70s and early 80s, the NHS had a shortage of blood plasma. That meant they imported blood plasma from the United States, but that blood was taken from prisoners, many of whom were drug addicts. And when that blood plasma came to the UK, it wasn't tested for infection. And what Matthew Harris now hopes this inquiry will give is answers and justice.
Well, we really need some facts, and truth. We need to know who knew what, who gave the okay for contaminated blood to be given. We really need some answers. People are dying too quickly, so we really need to get to the bottom of this as soon as possible.
Now, this inquiry began in April this year, but isn't due to finish until the summer of 2021. Too late for many of the victims of this scandal, and clearly no amount of compensation can make up for the loss of loved ones. But for many people, this scandal still affects their daily lives. People can't work. They've gone on to have severe mental health problems, and in some cases they've gone on to pass on that infection of hepatitis C to their children. But ultimately, what Matthew Harris told me he wants from this inquiry is a full and unreserved apology. Stuart Radcliffe, BBC Look East in London.